Hello all. I apologize guys. I had already started this video and it cut off, y'all. So I'm having to do it like all over again. But anyway, this is your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess. I am here today for another one of my general message videos for the masses. So, take what applies to you, leave the rest that don't. These messages can pertain to your past, present, or future. Okay, so we're going to cleanse this energy back out, guys, and we are going to get right into the messages, okay? Ugh, don't you just hate it when you have to repeat yourself? Y'all, so luckily this time I hadn't like done the entire video and then it cut off. So I just had to start it all over, but it's all good. It is all good. Y'all, I ordered this thing here online. Y'all probably see it on YouTube's advertising. I ordered it, and it's like, it has this cool little thing. It has the little incense cones that you light, and so the smoke, it like drizzled down through this like type of like a water fountain type of thing, almost is how it looks like, or whatever. But it is like, it's so cool. It's so soothing as well. Okay, guys, so give me just a minute to light this, and we are going to jump right back into these messages, honey. I'm just going to start all the way over from the beginning instead of trying to like edit the previous video and add it to this and everything. We're just going to do the thing all over. Okay. I do hope you all are doing well and feeling well on today. I like to tell you all that because you just never know what another person is dealing with or going through. So I always like to make a habit of being respectful enough to speak and be concerning with, you know, what you all are dealing with and going through or whatever. So like I said, I hope y'all are doing well and you're feeling well on tonight or the wee hours of the morning, honey, depending on where you are. Okay, so we're gonna get right into these messages. Okay, so we have a combination of messages. Okay, we have messages that are good news type of messages, and we have some bad news type of messages. Okay, all of these messages have come from the Most High. I call upon my spirit guides, my archangels, my guardian angels, my ancestors, and the Most High for these clear and accurate messages for you, and I relay them to you as follows, okay? So first of all, the first message that we have here is reunions, gatherings, and get-togethers. So we all know that we got holidays that are coming up back to back. Okay, so a lot of people are going to be reuniting, gathering with each other, having get-togethers with each other. Maybe you could be traveling to go and see family or friends or lovers, or vice versa. They could be traveling to see you over the holidays or whatever. These reunions, you could be reunited with somebody that you may have broken up from or been separated from for a while, and y'all are getting back together. These gatherings, these could be weddings, these could be funerals, these could be many different gatherings, okay, that people, numbers of people come together for. So these could be type of ceremonial type of gatherings that you all do around the holidays times. These get-togethers can be parties, can be birthday parties and gatherings and different things, like people coming together for the holidays and different things like that or whatever. But Spirit is saying that for the rest of the year, there are going to be a lot of individuals who are going to be involved in reunions, gatherings, and get-togethers. And like I said, this could just be things pertaining to the holidays. These could be weddings, these could be funerals, these could be reuniting with a long lost loved one, reuniting with an ex or somebody that you have been separated from, or these could be birthday parties and different things like that or whatever. But there are definitely going to be some get-togethers, gatherings, and reunions, okay? Next message we have here is all in your feelings. So I feel like there are several individuals in the world who are like all in their feelings right now. I feel like you may be going through a breakup right now. So you are feeling a lack of love and or support. You could be all in your feelings about a love matter, a relationship matter, a family matter, your work matter. You could have lost your job. You can have little to no finances. You could be struggling to pay your bills right now. But individuals are all in their feelings about things. Individuals are could be not feeling well, could be sick or something. So people are all in their feelings about various different things. But Spirit is coming through and saying that Spirit is fully aware that a lot of people are in their feelings about several different things right now. Some people who have a strong mind is able to cope with these things when it comes to their feelings and their emotions and things on their own. Others, you know, may need to seek out some type of counseling or support. So if you have someone that you can confide in, like a family member, a friend, a grief counselor, you know, somebody, you know, in power or ministry or something like that, that you can speak with, that can help you to heal what it is that you are going through and you are dealing with, it would be a great time for you to do that as well. Okay, good message that we have here is passionate new beginnings. So I feel like some of you are getting into brand new relationships. This is going to be very beautiful, very wonderful, very loving. Somebody is coming in, honey, like your knight in shining armor, sweeping you off your feet for some of you. Someone who is very beautiful or very handsome. Individuals are going to be coming together in a very passionate and romantic way. This is going to be a brand new beginning for some of you all. This passionate new beginning could be with someone that you have already been dating, okay, already been talking to, whether over the phone, long distance, through text, through email, through social media or something. This passionate new beginning could be that somebody is going to propose. So with these gatherings and things, you all may be planning a wedding or something, but there are definitely going to be passionate new beginnings for some of you all. So you all stay optimistic and look forward to that, because it is definitely coming in for some of you all, okay? So you just want to make sure, for those of you that is new love, okay, it's a new beginning. You just want to make sure that you know, take your time, you get to know each other well, you protect yourself, and you stay safe, okay, in any new love matters, okay? And that's kind of good advice either way. When it comes to individuals that you have already been dating, obviously you've been talking for a while, you've been getting to know each other, you've been dating and different things like that or whatever. Just make sure that both parties are ready for your next step, for your new beginnings in life. And, you know, if y'all, you know, and, you know, make wise decisions in whatever you decide to do in your relationships, okay? The next bad news message that we have here is hospitalization. I feel like there are a lot of people who are already in the hospital right now, who may be suffering from CV-19. You all should know what I mean by saying that. You know, this man-made virus that was put together and put out to allegedly, supposedly, according to higher powers, you know, that is affecting people all over. There are several people who are having bad reactions and symptoms from the jab, from the shot that you got that was supposed to help the CV-19 virus. So I feel like people are steady being either already in the hospital or steady being admitted into the hospital with symptoms or failing health due to that situation. Also, there's a lot of negative energy that is circulating right now. I talked to you all about a situation on the last general message video that I did for you all. There are some unsavory characters who is running around and you know, with bad intentions, okay, and through their bad intentions, they are very upset. Many people are very upset because their witchcraft, their sorcery, their black magic, their voodoo, it was not working the way they want to, so they want to retaliate, and now they are angry enough to the point to where they want to go out and fight people, harm people, do drive-by shootings on people, try to assault people in different ways or whatever. This may cause somebody hospitalization. I will say this, that for individuals who have that negative energy on their mind throughout this retrograde, it is not going to go the way you think it's going to go. For one, you're not going to get away with it. You're going to end up being busted. And number two, somebody is going to severely end up being hurt, and it just might be you, okay? That's what I'm picking up from spirit, okay? Because everybody who is dishing out negative, toxic energy right now, that is coming back upon you tenfold, okay? So mote it be. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time that people are also being hospitalized. People, this is Cancer Awareness Month, specifically breast cancer awareness. There are people that we have in our society who is suffering from this. I would like to send my condolences to them right now. You want to check on your loved ones or your family, your friends, and everything to make sure that they're doing well. If they are individuals who are suffering from this, see what you can do to lighten their load, what you can do to help them, how you can assist them in any type of way. Just be of good support from individuals who are suffering from any type of cancer. You know, you should be doing this period, not just in the month of October, okay? Because we have women and men who are suffering with cancer, you know, year round, no matter what month it is. So if you know this, you want to be of good cheer around them. You want to see what you can do to help this person, to lend a hand to them, to be of assistance to them in some way, shape, form, or fashion, okay? Just being generous to these individuals, okay? I also feel like that there are individuals who either are already hospitalized or going to be hospitalized because they are suffering from other illnesses, okay? And I will just say this, for those of you whom are going through other certain illnesses, you know what you're dealing with, you know what you're going through, you need to see a doctor, you know you need to see a doctor, you need to get you some type of antibiotics, okay? You need to go and get you some penicillin or something if it's something that can be treated, okay? So that's what I'm going to say about that. We have other individuals who I'm picking up on who is feeling very suicidal right now, who may try to hurt themselves or someone else right now, but I'm particularly picking up on individuals who are feeling suicidal right now. You are in sorrow, you are in misery, you are in pain, and you're sitting in your house, you're sitting in the dark, you're drowning your sorrows away with alcohol, with drugs, with pills, with you know, whatever poison it is to your liking, and you're contemplating suicide, okay? First of all, if you don't have anybody that you could talk to this about, you could call anonymously if you need to. I believe the number is like 1-800-suicide hotline or something like that. Call somebody and get you some type of help or assistance, okay? taking your own life is not the way to deal with whatever it is that you are dealing with right now. Okay, but I feel like those of you who are suffering from this, who are going to try this, you are going to end up hospitalized. Okay, for either an overdose, severely harming yourself, and after you are treated, you may end up in a mental institution or something as well. Also, I want to let you all know, for those of you who are contemplating that, I'm not sure about every state, but I believe it where I live, I remember a while back, it's actually against the law now for you to try to commit suicide. So if you try to commit suicide and you are not successful, you can be charged with a crime. So it's very stupid, because you're not harming anybody else, you're harming yourself. But I remember when they passed this bill for that or whatever. But people are being hospitalized right now, or already hospitalized right now. So you all just be aware of that. Okay, the next message we have here is divorce. I feel like there are individuals who have been unhappy in their relationships for quite some time now, who have been contemplating divorce. Okay, so I feel like separations are happening right now. I feel like breakups are happening right now. There are a certain number of individuals who are getting a divorce. But most people think that divorce just happens to have to do with, you know, partners, lovers who have been in a relationship with each other. Okay. If you are anything like myself, I am seeking a divorce from this fake, phony, fraudulent family who is constantly working against me every day, who is actively trying to kill me, who is spreading slander, rumors, and lies on my name, who have sold their soul to these satanic powers that be, to the devil, who are worshiping evil, and they're trying to actively kill me and my daughter just so they can get money. Okay, they're doing this because they're jealous of me, they're envious of me, and they can't control me because I'm no longer under mind control, because I broke generational curses, because they can't control me anymore, because they can't lie to me anymore. So you know, even though I know that the witchcraft that they have paid to do on me, or they have tried to do themselves, is backfiring on them right now, they have become desperate, and the individuals in power that they sold out to is forcing them to continue doing what they're trying different things to attack me and my daughter, for them to get this compensation. They are all about money. It's not going to work for them. It's not going to end well for them. Many of them are going to pay with their lives, unfortunately. Many of them are going to suffer greatly for what they have done, okay, because you are going against the laws of attraction. You are attacking, you know full well of who I am and the protection that is over my life and everything. Yet you all, because you are sellouts, because you're demonically possessed, because you evil, wicked individuals, you're not going to get away with what you are doing. And the stuff that you all are dishing out is going to come back upon you all times 10 or more, so might it be. Okay, so I'm just letting you all know that. So like I said, with this divorce, this could be regular relationships between man and woman, between, you know, whether it be gay partners that's together and married. Divorces are going to be happening. But like I said, as far as myself, I'm actually seeking a divorce from these individuals whom I always thought to be my family, which many of them I have come to find out aren't, you know. And it's, you know, it's a sad thing when somebody, you've been mistreated by somebody all your life that you think is your mother, and come to find out isn't. And so thus you find out this is why they have been treating you like this, but then you find out they are actively behind your back trying to set you up to have you killed, to have something very horrific to happen to you. It's crazy, but I know I'm protected. I know I'm covered by my spirit guides, by the Most High, by my angels, so I don't worry about it, honey. I just do my protection rituals and things, and I keep it pushing. I just go on or whatever. But these individuals are actively trying to do drive-bys on me, to have somebody to rob me. At this point, they're trying to kidnap my daughter. They're trying to, kidnap and traffic me. They've even tried to send people in to play like they want to be in relationships with me just so they can get over. I mean, they literally have stopped at nothing, guys, to attack me. But it's not working. Everything that they have tried has backfired on them. They are literally going broke from spending all their money on paying for witch doctors and all other kinds of things. And they should know by now that there's a protection and covering over my life. And this is the reason why many of them are ill. Many of them are sick. Many of them are dying. Many of them are losing finances, money, resources, and a number of other things that they are going through right now. Yet they won't stop the black magic and the voodoo. Yet they won't stop plotting, planning, and scheming to try to keep me. But I understand that it's not just them. These individuals have literally sold their soul. They literally working for these satanic powers that be. So if they don't do what the satanic powers that be tell them to continue doing, then the satanic powers that be are going to kill them. So they demonically possessed, and they are puppets because they are being controlled by these powers that be. So I know that as well. And so all parties involved, no matter what level you on, they're going to get what's coming to them. But, like I said, back to these messages, there are individuals who are going to be splitting up, breaking up, separating, even individuals who are seeking divorce at this time. The next message I have here is she or he is so cold-hearted. Okay, so somebody that you all are dealing with, they are very cold-hearted, they're very nasty, they're very narcissistic, they're very mean, they're very surly, straight up cold-hearted. They are absent of any feelings, emotions, sympathy, empathy. Okay, they wouldn't throw water on you, honey, if you was on fire. They literally are so cold-hearted. They don't care about anybody but themselves or whatever. And I feel like there are several people in the world who are dealing with people like this. You in relationships with selfish-minded people who only care about themselves and what they want and what they need and what they got to have. And they're willing to do anything to have it, include knock you off in some kind of way, include hurting you in some type of way, because they want what they want. You understand me? I'm talking about you have individuals who are so cold-hearted that they will play pretend. They will lie to you and tell you they love you. They will lie to you and tell you that they care about you. But they only doing so not because they really like you, they really want you or anything. It's because you got something that they want. You may be, you have finances, money, resources, a place to stay, whatever it is that you have that they want, even sex. For those of them with these sex addictions out here, they're going to say and do whatever. And they're very cold-hearted, so they're going to do it in a cold-hearted way, but they're going to say or do whatever it is that they need to tell you to get what they want up out of you, okay? These individuals are very cold-hearted, honey, so it doesn't matter if these are your family members, if these are your friends, honey. The very ones that smile up in your face, okay, be the ones that will stab you in your back, are the ones the ones that tell you they love you, be the ones that will set you up. Don't think it's a game when it's really not, honey. There's a lot of cold-hearted individuals running around here, and it's because a lot of them are soulless beings, okay? They have sold themselves out. They trying to sell you out. They sold to the devil. They sold their soul to the satanic powers that be, and ain't but one way out for them. Okay, and to prolong that situation, they willing to do whatever they have to do, and they only do what they do for financial gain. Period. Point blank. Love is not real love. Unconditional love is not even in their vocabulary, because these are selfish individuals, okay? And they are sellouts. And like I said, they work for them powers that be, so that's what it is. But these individuals, like I said, are very cold-hearted. You will be able to tell, you dealing with somebody, whether it's your lover, whether it's your friend, whether it's your family member, you wholeheartedly feel a certain way about something, and you're trying to talk to this person about this, and they completely ignore you. They act like they don't even hear you. That's a cold-hearted individual. They're liable to be a narcissist, okay? You something good happened in your life. You get I don't know, a new vehicle or something that you've been needing or you've been wanting or something, and you go tell the people about it that's closest to you. You could just see the demons jump out their face. They jealous of you, honey. You got to watch people's tones of voice. Watch how they're talking to you. Watch the words that they say, and you will be able to tell quickly how they're jealous of you, how they're envious of you, how they're cold-hearted towards you or something like that, okay? So you got to be very careful, okay? Because like I said, these people can be in your family, honey. They can be amongst your friends. You can think this your BFF if you want to, child. If it ever come between you and them, child, they're going to choose themselves every time. So don't get too comfortable. Okay? And you mess around and get with the wrong lover, baby. You'll find out real quick just how selfish they are. Just how cold-hearted they are. Just how narcissistic they are. Just how controlling they are. In different things or whatever. People who are controlling like that, who feel like they need to control other people, they are cold-hearted individuals. They are only worried about self. They are selfish. You know what I'm saying? I'm selfless. I give a lot. I give way more than what I receive because that's what we should do. If you are in a position where you're able to give, you should give. You understand? Or whatever. But cold-hearted individuals, they don't care nothing about that. They don't care nothing about giving or nothing like that because they're only interested in themselves, what they want and how they want it. The next message I have here is celebrity. So one of or all of these things that I just spoke about, my spirit guides are coming through and saying that a celebrity could be going through this. Also, the other message that I am hearing with celebrity, I find it very disheartening. I find it very disheartening for it to be brought to my realization that you have celebrities out here. Now, these people are rich. They are famous. They are well off. They are stable. They are secure. They don't want for anything. And they have more than any regular average Joe have in the world. But what I have come to find out is these celebrities who have certain connections, who are in power, and they have all this money. These celebrities are blocking certain people who are creative and artistic in ways to block you, to stop you, to prevent you from being able to make it. There's some of these celebrities who are out here who are initiated witches, and they're doing black magic and voodoo practices and things on you. And I just find it very appalling because we're talking about people who are filthy rich. We're talking about people who have already made it. Why would you be intimidated by me? Why would you feel the need to do witchcraft, sorcery, and black magic on me? I'm not stepping on your toes. I'm not coming to take your place. I couldn't take your place considering the fact that you already made it and you have everything that I have never had anyway. So it's appalling to me that these individuals will partake in such a things. But when you're speaking of individuals who have sold their soul, then you have to understand that they are under other entities and deities that are working through them. And then they have these handlers and different things who controls them and all kinds of things. So if they're jealous of you or feel intimidated by you, they will be drawn to attack you in some type of way, which I'm very appalled by this or whatever. Because, I'm just not that type of individual. I just find it very disheartening that people in power, I get, it's wrong, but I get why government do it. You understand? They want to depopulate anyway. They want to kill off all of us anyway, no matter who we are. So I get why the government do it. They don't care nothing about us, no way. They want to kill all of us, just to be quite frank. But when it comes to these celebrities, more celebrities than you know. If you think they don't sit back and watch your YouTubes and your Instagrams and all these things and watch regular, everyday, average Joe people on their platforms doing things, they know who the next up-and-coming artists are. They know who works the hardest, who works the best. They know all this, that, and the other. And they will do things to try to block you, to try to stop you. They will put out binding spells on you. They will do black magic, voodoo, all kinds of witchcraft on you to deprive you of sleep, to hurt you and harm you in some type of way. Those of them who still have connections, all over, even in your state that you don't even know about, could try to have somebody to harm you and all different kinds of things. And, I found this out by understanding more what I was going through as far as me being targeted. So I actually know that there are celebrities who are working against me, who are part of having me targeted, who have paid to have me targeted, who have paid to have witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo practices used on me, who have purposely set it up to try to block me from making it in any type of way or whatever. But what they don't understand, I've never prayed or asked for fame and fortune, honey. So I wasn't trying to step on your toes anyway. I'm just good at what I do. You understand me? So I've never asked to be rich or famous. If I ask my God of this, I can manifest very well and get whatever I want. I could have been there a long time ago. So, you know, you trying to block me or stop me is completely gullible. You doing your witchcraft, black magic, sorcery on me is completely ridiculous. But these things actually happen. There's other people who have actually spoken out and made accounts of certain celebrities. I can't necessarily say that all of them would partake in doing this or whatever. I wouldn't say that because, you know, to each his own or whatever. But there are definitely some of them who are high ranking, who are very wealthy, who do so. And there's been individuals who have spoke out and even have worked for some of these people and have been haunted and taunted and harassed and targeted and had black magic done on them and their pets came up dead and, you know, all kinds of things. So, I mean, it's a very evil, wicked world that we live in. I tell you all this all the time. But like I said, so, the Most High could have had celebrity to come out just for me to share that with you all. Also, celebrity could have came out because one of these celebrities, like I said, could be going through one or more of these situations that I just spoke about. There could be a celebrity who is getting ready to have some type of passionate new beginning. There could be a celebrity that is, or celebrities that's, you know, getting ready to have reunions, gatherings, and get-togethers like everybody else in the world throughout the holidays and things. These celebrities, there could be a celebrity that's like all in their feelings about something that they're enduring, that they're going through, that they're suffering with behind the scenes that nobody knows about. There could be a celebrity that is getting ready to be hospitalized, okay? Spirit is saying there could be another celebrity sacrifice that is coming up as well. I'm feeling coming through right now. There could be a celebrity that's getting ready to go through divorce, and there could be a celebrity who or she or he is very, very cold-hearted as well. So the next message that I have here is game over. So for those of you that's been playing these, you know, these little reindeer games with, you know, everything that you have been doing, honey, game over, okay? It's over with. Okay, all that witchcraft, that sorcery, that black magic, that voodoo that you've been putting out on people, this negative energy that you have been dishing out on people, honey, that is getting ready to come back upon you, huh? A lot of you who thought you was safe and secure and different things are going to start suffering and going to start going through. And this is actually, I'm not saying this in a bragging manner, so don't get me wrong, because I battle with myself a lot of times, because I sit up and have conversations with my spirit guides a lot, and it's like, Most High, you know, this heart that I have is individuals that I know have done me wrong. I know working against me, and I get a download of some type of information about what they going through, and I just be like, you know, it's not no celebratory, you know, situation where you be like, yes, I'm glad that happened to them, you know, like they would do if they found out something bad had happened to you. I'm not like that, you know. So and maybe it takes into account that I am a Pisces, so I am highly intuitive. I'm naturally empathic. Me being naturally empathic, I have the ability to feel other people's feelings that aren't actually mine, okay? And so sometimes I can feel, or a lot of times I can feel what other people are going through. So for that reason, there's things that other people can be going through. And these can be people that have just totally dogged me out and done me wrong. Yet it is still a part of my heart because of this heart of mine. I still feel, you know, something like, man, I hate that. You know, if I hear of somebody who will say, this person can be evil to the core, and I get some type of download of information from my spirit guides to say, oh, they sick, they on their deathbed, they about to die. I don't cheer and toast and have a party and hooray and like, no, it's like I can feel that energy. If there's somebody that I know is low down, dirty, nasty, snake, and say, come to find out they lost everything and now they homeless, and I get that download and I find that out, like I can feel that, like that hurts me. I don't cheer and be glad that somebody going through or nothing like that. And you just have to be an empath to understand. And it's just really crazy because there was a rapper who said once in one of his songs, he said, this heart of mine, one day this heart of mine gonna get me zipped up in his body bag. But I mean, and it's like so for real, like that's like a serious statement, because when you are an empath, and you are naturally intuitive, most people, if somebody have dogged you out or done you wrong or you dislike, you don't care. You don't care about it. Whatever they dealing with or whatever, you don't care. You probably be glad. Like these people that these sellouts do. They be sitting up and waiting. They'll do some witchcraft and stuff, and then they'll, come sneaking and creeping around your way to see if it's working, type of thing. Or to see if you done lost everything, or to see if they beauty spells is working and you done broke out all in the face and you ugly or something. If they done did some type of curse on this, that, or the other. They want you to be without and to be hurting and suffering, and they cheer and they glad when you are going through something or whatever. But I'm telling you, like, it's really sad. It's really sad. Even people that I know, it's just like wicked to the core. It's just sad that this is the world that we live in. This is the reality of this or whatever. And it's a wicked world that we live in, and it's crazy, guys. But anyway, so like I said, game is going to be over for these individuals who are playing these games with people's hearts, with people's minds, with people's bodies, with people's souls. It's going to be game over for these individuals that's putting this negative demonic energy out here, that's conjuring up these demons to attack people. It's about to be game over for people, these sellouts out here, who is sacrificing individuals for money. It's about to be game over. Okay, that's some major things that's getting ready to go down in this world, all over this world, ready or not. Okay, here it comes. It's game over. The next message we have here is swift communication. So I feel like there's somebody who's going to get some type of message, news, or information from somebody. Some type of swift communication. This could be from a family member. This could be from a friend. This could be from a lover. You could apply for a new job and you're going to get some swift communication that you got the job. When can you start? This could be some swift communication, just like information that you have been waiting on to come into you. And this swift communication, it could come by mail, it could come by email, it could come through a phone call. It can come in many different ways, but this swift here means it's going to come in fast. Okay, and it's going to be either some communication that you didn't know and you need to hear, or there's going to be some swift communication of news that you have been waiting on. Okay, the next message we have here is no more drama. Okay, so for the individuals who have been suffering, who have been going through, who have been going without, who have been battling relationship issues and family issues and things like that, or whatever, throughout this whole time, you have been trying to heal yourself. You have been trying to move on from toxic karmic situations, and you are moving to an area in your life throughout this whole battle, however many years that it took you to get through it, honey, however many years that it took you, that you had to suffer, that you had to endure, that you had to go through, and the drama is about to come to an end in your life. Okay, all of this this turmoil is about to come to an end. All of this suffering is about to come to an end. This depression, this sadness is about to come to an end. This lack, feeling without, feeling less than is about to come to an end. There's going to be no more drama in your life. If you are one of these individuals who have been suffering, who have been enduring through the wickedness of others, I guarantee you before the end of this retrograde or throughout this retrograde, the Most High, your spirit guides, your ancestors is working. They are exercising this drama out of your life. Okay, you are going to see no more drama in your life, at least pertaining to the situations in which you have been dealing with. Okay, so just to kind of change up the energy, I didn't know this message was coming next. So this message here, honey, this says self-love and pleasure. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you are into masturbating, and you are single, and this is for single individuals, because I know some people love masturbation just as much as they, you know, like, some people like masturbation so much they can literally have a girlfriend or have a boyfriend or a partner or something and will still masturbate until they love or their partner get home, honey. You know, and so they don't mind pleasing themselves and they don't mind pleasing the person that they with. Okay, but this, I feel like this is specifically Spirit coming through and saying, for those of you who are single, for those of you who maybe feel like it's nasty, it's some of the safest sex that you can ever have in your life, honey. Okay, so Spirit is coming through and telling you that it is okay for you to self-love, okay, and for you to please yourself. Okay, so if you feel the need to please yourself, Spirit is saying it is okay to do so. Okay, you don't want to be excessive with anything. You don't want to become addicted to anything. Personally, I don't feel like it's necessary for you to, have to indulge in pornography, watching pornography just to self-please yourself. This could be while you in the shower. This could be on your way to bed. When you a single person, you live a little bit more, just a little bit looser and carefree. When you at home, you liable to walk around in just your underwear because it's just you, or whatever. But, it's pretty crazy to think that, if you are a person who is celibate or something like that, that your hormones is just going to go away. That's like not going to happen. So it's going to be times that you are aroused just naturally. You understand? So Spirit is coming through and saying that it is okay for you to love yourself. It's okay for you to pleasure yourself sometimes. Like I said, you do not have to make it habit forming or anything like that. But like I said, it is some of the safest sex, okay, that you can have, honey. You ain't got to worry about nobody getting you pregnant, child. You ain't got to worry about catching no disease from nobody, child. You can get that thing done, child, and get you a good night rest when you get through. Do you hear me? So if that's what you feel like you need to do or you want to do, I know some individuals, like they, some individuals are very particular about that type of thing, okay? And so, maybe because of religious factors, or whatever, don't think that it's appropriate to do such a thing or whatever. If that's what you believe in, then that is perfectly fine. But I mean, I would rather for anybody to be safe than sorry. Me particularly, I don't masturbate. Just on an adult conversation, I don't masturbate because masturbation makes me sad. Like, it really do. It seems like really desperate to me, and it makes, when you're done, it makes you feel like, ugh, what was that for? Or, like, that was a waste of time type of thing. Or, and then the sadness come on, and you think about the fact that you, like, lonely, so it's like, what's the point type of thing. And so I don't particularly masturbate, and I am celibate, so, like, I don't have sex. And I haven't had sex in, really, I know it's probably hard for people to believe, but I've literally gone going on 8 years without having sex. But there was like this brief little backsliding. I went 5 years. I went 5 years without having sex. Okay, I just stopped cold turkey, because I'm like, when I was going through my awakening, honey, and I looked in the mirror and I decided to be the change that I wanted to see in the world, honey, and make that change in my life, I started with myself. And so I'm like, you know what? At some point, you just get too grown for shit. You know what I mean? When you look yourself in the mirror and you like, look, I know I am able to please anybody that I'm with to the fullest and beyond, but I have never been pleased to the fullest, okay? I've never had an orgasm. Skeeted, no, none of that. We just gonna have an adult conversation right now, guys. So if you don't want to hear this, click off. So I'm like, and at the same time that I have never been pleased to the fullest, there's nobody that I've ever been with that is open-minded sexually either. And then besides that, I'm like, at a certain point, you get tired of being good enough to screw, but not good enough to marry. And this is what makes me mad about relationships, because from the moment that a person, you and a person is talking and they call themselves liking you, they in a rush, they in a hurry. They either want you to move in with them right away, or they want to come and move in with you. Okay, and so things change when you start living together, because now y'all paying bills together. Now, y'all got to deal with each other hygiene habits and picking up back, and this, that, and the other, just different things that you don't go through when you just dating and different things. So like I said, yeah, things change or whatever, but you get tired of being good enough to screw, but not good enough to marry. And in these relationships, like all my life, I've played the role of a wife and never had to be one. And I guess that's just me. I can't say that all women take that approach, take that role, but if I'm going to be in a situation, then I'm all in. You understand me? Especially if it's a serious, committed relationship. You understand me? So I'm doing wifely type duties and haven't been a wife. And a lot of people who get in relationships with people, they expect you to do wifely duties without you being a wife. And so, I just like got to the point where I'm like, this is total BS. I'm tired of it. And, I'm not pleased. I'm not happy anyway. So I'm not going to have sex. So I cut it off cold turkey. I went 5 years without having sex. And so, when I moved, me and my daughter, I was finally able to, save up enough money, get our own place and move and this, that, and the other. And all this, I had went 5 years before that without having sex. So it was finally, I was just like, I was free for real. Like, I wasn't with nobody. I didn't have to answer to nobody. I wasn't obligated with, or nothing. So, of course, I backslid a little bit, okay, for about 6 months. The situation only happened for 6 months. And I knew this person was an op, because I already knew that I was a target at the time or whatever. I knew this person was an op, but at this point, this individual looked good, honey, and was packing, honey. And I'm like, okay, but I knew this person was an op. I know I was a target. So I'm like, I already know this was, how the devil send you somebody and it seems like it's God sent, but Lucifer sent it. I'm talking about the package look good from the outside. You know what I'm saying? And under the wrapping, the package, it looks even good, or you know what I'm saying, type of thing. And then this person swoop in and like everything that you didn't have and everybody else that you was with, honey. So I'm thinking just maybe with a glimpse of hope, I'm like, okay, you know, let me be open-minded here. Maybe God trying to, you know, send me a blessing or something or whatever. But at the same time, y'all, I had went 5 years without having any. I'm like, you know, free as a freaking bird. I'm single. I'm free to mingle, child. And I'm like, it's been 5 years, bro. So I knew this person was an op, okay? And of course, this was a op. This is like one of the tactics that these satanic powers that be used. One of the tactics that the individuals who are working against me use. They will pay people to come in and act like they like you. I mean, these people come in and play their role to the T. But they like, I'm telling you, they do more acting than real actors and actresses, okay? Because they literally come in, they'll tell you whatever you want to hear, honey. You like, if you don't know no better, you won't know that they straight up lying to you, and they have been paid to do so. So this individual come in and like, you know, just doing, you know, the mostest. Want to cook for you, want to take you out to eat, can even go to the store and know how to buy you an outfit, can dance, and I mean, like, all kinds of stuff, cry for you, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, okay, this person landed on thick. I know this a op. Well, like I said, I knew this individual was an op, so I backslid for this person. Y'all, it only lasted for about 6 months because them demons started to come out. And I already knew that this person, you know, I was seeing the signs and the symbolisms all around this person and everything that was going on and what they were doing. Well, they triggered this person to jump on me. And it was just stupid. It was stupid. It was out the blue, and I literally watched it in real time, and I watched this person just like a light switch just flip. And I know he was triggered to do it because, like, it was a simple conversation. And there was like a brief pause where nobody was even talking, and this person just literally jumped up, grabbed me around my neck, and just like started choking me, and ended up busting my lip. And like, I'm not no punk, okay? So I'm fighting back. I cursed this fool in his face. I spit my blood in his face, and you know, I just raised my hand to the Most High, and I said, if it's time for me to go, Most High, I'm ready to go. And I got to fighting back with everything in my might against this fool or whatever, and he let me go. And I knew he was triggered to do it because like afterwards he tried to, like, it was like a light switch, like flip on flip off type of thing. And so afterwards he tried to reach out and hug me. So I knew something else was controlling him. And this is how, it's things like this to let you know when people are demonically possessed. Nevertheless, y'all, I'm telling you all of this because just to express to you all, like, I don't have sex. So that happened like what, 3 years ago? So I was celibate 5 years before I slipped up with that individual. That only lasted for like 6 months, okay? And so, and this still has been 3 years ago, and I have been celibate again like since, like, and you know, so it is what it is. So, like, I do not lie when I say that I'm celibate, but like I said, it is okay for you to self-love and please yourself if you are comfortable with that. If like I said, if you are comfortable with that or whatever, you don't have to make it habit forming, but it is okay to please yourself. If you want to, you need to. I particularly don't, because it makes me feel bad. And I, like, you know, you don't want to do something that like makes you cry afterwards. It just seems like so weak. So I just like don't, you know. And so anyway, guys, yeah, so that message came through from Spirit for those of you who are feeling lonely, who are feeling without, you have been celibate for a while, you feel like you can't find the one, or you're trying to save yourself for the right one and different things like that. You know, Spirit is saying that it is okay for you to please yourself if that's what you feel like you want to do, okay? So, we're going to move right along. Next we have here is sleep deprived, okay? So, there are many of you who are probably losing sleep right now. And you could be someone who is used to being an insomniac. You know, you're probably used to insomnia or something like that. If you are not used to being an insomniac, and this is something that just started, 9 times out of 10 somebody is using some form of illegal technology on you to target you, or somebody is doing black magic or something on you that is purposely trying to deprive you of sleep, because it's definitely one of the things that they do throughout their black magic practices, through the use of their illegal technologies, you know, like the remote neural monitoring and different things. Like, you know, it's these military war weapons that they have to attack people, but they deprive me of sleep all the time. I've explained this to you all many a time. I have never been an insomniac, okay? I've never had a problem with resting, with sleeping at all. I didn't even have bad dreams or nightmares or anything like that before I started being targeted and things like that. And then, you know, you be sleep deprived, and then when you do get to sleep, it's like lucid dreams being implanted into your minds, and you can tell it's just being forced upon you into your mind. And when you dream about certain people, I find it very creepy when I dream about celebrities, but because I have other gifts, like, you know, with telepathy and different things or whatever, when celebrities come into my dream, I know they're doing black magic and voodoo and things, and they are doing things on an astral level to like, it's like an out-of-body experience. So it's literally times where it's like I can leave my body and go to where I'm at. Like, literally there with them, talking with them. Like, whatever is going on, there with them. Or vice versa. It sounds very weird. It sounds out there. It's not something that happens every day. But when I particularly have celebrities that come into my dream, I know that they're using black magic to telepathically communicate with me and seep into my dreams. You have individuals who do this where they would try to, when they want to have sex with you in a spirit world, okay? You have witches who would attack you. Anytime you are having dreams that is like over sexual, like a person either exposing themselves to you in a certain kind of way, or doing certain things to you in a certain type of way, that's black magic voodoo too, okay? You do not want to eat anything or drink anything in a dream. If you catch yourself getting ready to or about to, like, try to wake yourself up, try to get up, because that is a witch that's trying to get you in agreement with some type of curse or spell and through the spirit world, okay? Like, this stuff is very real. If you don't believe in this, like, just research it, study up on it. But I've literally seen this. Like, I've seen some of the most grossest, disgusting things, and I've literally, like, left my body and gone places and literally been there. So, like, it's on a deeper level. So, people are sleep deprived for different reasons. I was not sleep deprived ever in my life, ever, until I was smack dead in the middle of the awakening. It actually, not even, when my awakening began, I still slept quite well. It was not until I realized that I was a target, and they turned up the frequencies that they tapped into through my body, that they started doing things where, like, depriving me of sleep and different things like that or whatever. And it kind of pisses you off sometimes, because I don't like taking pills. I don't trust these people's medications. So, like, for the first time in my life, you know, have to go and get some of these, like, sleeping pills or whatever to help you sleep or whatever. But I stopped taking them, because when it got to the point where I would take it and still couldn't get to sleep, I knew that they were doing heavier magic to try to force me to stay awake and different things like that or whatever. So now I just roll with it. Like, y'all, yesterday I literally had an hour and a half of sleep. I kid you not. Like, from the previous night, I did not go to sleep until it was like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was back up at 8 o'clock as I have to get my daughter up for school and stuff like that, and to give her medicine, this, that, and the other, or whatever. Y'all, I had all of an hour and a half of sleep. Because I think, yeah, it wasn't until 8:30 when I got up. So it's a lot of days that I go through that. Like, at this point, I don't even know what it's like to go to sleep in the PM anymore, at actual nighttime anymore. If I do get some rest or do get to sleep, it's in the wee hours in the morning. Like, people are getting up to start their day, you know, fixing their coffee, you know, getting dressed, heading out to work at, you know, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just now laying down and got to be right back up at 8, 8:30. So, like, it'd be like that. But this is what I've had to deal with for, like, really and truly, like, the last 5 years. That I've realized that I've been a target, and, you know, it's annoying, but the Most High, guess what? Game over, baby. No more drama, baby. Okay? The Most High is handling up on all of this. Okay? Sooner or later, child, this is why you have to just stay prayed up. You got to do your protection rituals. You have to take your spiritual purification baths and things with your bath sauce and different things or whatever, honey. You just got to do what you got to do to fight off this evil, to ward off this evil, child, because I ain't even got time. And just keep it moving, honey. And, like, and this is how I know, like, there's a lot of different things that I can tell you all, and I know that a power that is higher than ourselves exists, y'all, because my energy, my strength come from somewhere else. If it was solely based off on me, y'all, I would be so freaking tired. Like, it's crazy. And it's just a lot of things that are weird. Like, when you have these people doing things and they're attacking your body and different things like that. Like, I'm naturally kind of thick with it, y'all, but I kid you not, I don't glutton, I don't overeat. Most of the time, I can go a whole day without eating anything at all. If I do, it's like one meal a day. Now, I do have a habit of eating late at freaking night or whatever, which can put weight on you. But, y'all, most of the time, like, I kid you not, one meal a day. If I'm even hungry all throughout the day. And if so, it might be a snack and might not eat anything else. So, it's just weird things like that, guys. But anyway, so let's go on to the next messages. Battles to the end. So there are individuals out here who have been attacking you, who have been assaulting you in a way, working against you in a way, who feel like that they gonna battle to the end, honey. They gonna battle to the fat lady sings. They don't care. Even, you know, with they black magic backfiring on them and everything. They don't care what they lose, what they without. And these are individuals who, you know, is demonically possessed, and something, some other entity or deity or force is controlling them. You understand what I'm saying? Because anybody do something and what you do hurts you, anybody with any common sense, you just like, you okay, you know what, I'm not gonna do that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like for instance, for example, say you this bully and you go and fight this person every single day, okay? And say every time you go and fight this person, you leave wounded in some kind of way. So the first day you go and fight them, you end up getting stabbed. The second day you go and fight them, you end up getting shot. The third day you go and fight them, you end up breaking a leg. The fourth day you go and go and fight them, you end up, you know, breaking your back. Like, every time, you know, you would think, and that's just an example, y'all, okay? You would think that at some point, anybody with any common sense, it don't matter whether you doing something, no matter what you're doing, if anything that you're doing ends up hurting you, you're be likely to stop doing it, you know, unless it's like, a sport or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like skateboarders or something. They hurt themselves quite a bit. But if they love skateboarding, you know, you're going to keep trying until you get better at it or whatever. But when you're talking about like criminalistic acts like this and different things that they are doing, you would think at some point they would not do these things anymore. But this is how you know that they are demonically possessed. There are other forces and other individuals that controls their mind, their limbs, their body, their soul, everything. And so, you know, that's where this saying comes from, that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, which we kind of do in a sense, because the saying kind of pisses me off, because you are fighting against flesh and blood. Like if somebody, you know, it's individuals, basically it's individuals in the flesh who attack you. But the forces that's working through them, the evil, the wickedness that's working through them, you know, those are not flesh and blood. Those are not flesh and blood entities. You know, these are demonic forces that is working through them. So that's where that saying stems from. But it kind of pisses me off with this double standard sayings that they have, because I'm like, look, if somebody don't like you and they come to fight you, you're not fighting with the spirit. You're fighting with an actual flesh person. You know, if somebody tries to rob you or shoot and kill you, yeah, it's actually that flesh person who is doing that. Sure enough, they may have demonic forces working through them, but you're not fighting that spirit. That spirit is working through them. So technically, you do wrestle against flesh and blood. You just also wrestle against spiritual things as well. You understand me? So like, I just like to break it down like that. Other people like these little riddles and these little symbolisms and different things. I just go direct with it, honey, and tell you exactly what it is. Actually, you wrestle against both, if you know, truth be told, okay? Because yeah, how many people have you ever seen fight a spirit? Only the people who conjure up that type of stuff into them, call upon these demons and things, they are the ones who actually fight spirits. But like, I don't walk around thinking I'm the biggest, baddest person in the world, but I don't worry about being attacked by a demon, being attacked by Lucifer, being attacked by, you know, whether you won't say Satan, a devil, a demon, or whatever. You know, the dead. I don't worry about that. You know, I don't worry about that because I don't fool with, I don't conjure those things up. I don't fool with darker magic and dark forces and things like that. Why? Because I understand those things. You understand me? And I know how powerful I would be in doing those things, but this makes me all the wiser to know not to fool with those things on those levels. If you notice, all the people who dabble in some of the wickedest, evilest stuff, they be scared of the very thing that they working with. Do you know how many witches and Satanists don't even have mirrors in their own house? They're scared to look in mirrors. Why are you doing something that you're afraid of? You know how many people conjure up these demons inside of them and they scared to death of them? You know what I'm saying? You know how many people sell their soul to the devil and then they be mad as hell, they scared as hell when the Grim Reaper come to collect? Didn't you not know that this was going to happen at some point in time? You the dummy. You understand me? So like, I'm just direct with it when it comes to things like that. Okay, so you know, I don't worry about that. I know Lucifer cannot personally attack me. I know demons do not have the authority to personally attack me. Now, what Lucifer and these demons can do is work through other individuals who have sold out to these entities, who have called upon these entities. You understand me? Who have opened a vessel and allowed these entities to come into them and to work through them. You understand me? Because they need a source. They need a host. You understand me? This is the reason why there's a battle for people's souls and things. So for those of them, that's where the whole term selling your soul comes from. When these individuals, and they really sell out to these satanic powers that be, but these people, they have these satanic, masonic, and demonic practices that they do to conjure up these things into people. You understand me? So when one of these individuals, this is why I say they're demonically possessed. Because a lot of things that they do, you might have somebody that dislike you, that want to hurt you, harm you, or fight you. But at some point, you understand me, an individual with good common sense is to go on about their business. Somebody who is relentless and will stop at nothing at trying to destroy you, at trying to harm you. This is an individual who has something else working through them. You understand me? But I'm not afraid of Lucifer attacking me directly. I'm not afraid of no demon attack. Why? Because Lucifer, I don't worship Lucifer. I don't conjure up Lucifer. I don't conjure up any demons inside of me, because that would give those demons, those entities, the deities permission to then attack me how it will. And so this is the reason why these entities work through other individuals to attack you. Now that's how they can attack you, but they cannot. I don't worry about being attacked by these entities personally. That's how that works. Nevertheless, guys, moving right along. The next message we have here is the enemy is big mad. The enemy mad. The enemy is mad, honey, because they can't recruit you. The enemy, if they can't recruit you into their little prostitution rings, honey, into their little satanic cults, honey, the enemy big mad, honey, that you ain't a part of their sex trafficking ring, child. The enemy is big mad that they weren't able to stop you or block you or hurt you or harm you. The enemy is big mad that you got protection over your life, honey, and your guardian angels and your spirit guides and the Most High is watching over you and things, honey. The enemy is a big mad, child. You can believe that. You can believe that, honey, but you keep on doing what you have to do to protect yourself, to protect your home, to protect your children, and whatever you have to do, and put all the rest of it in the Most High's hand, honey, because that's all you can do. But the enemy is big mad, honey. When the enemy can't get your mind, can't get your body, can't get your soul, the enemy is mad. And you would think, look, it's like billions of people in the world. These folk out here is willing slaves. They selling out left and right. They all too eager to sell out to get the bag. Sell out and sacrifice their own flesh and blood for some money. And I'm like, these demonic forces, y'all got all kinds of souls already, honey, but they want all souls. They want so that enemy is big mad when they can't get you the way they want you to. You understand me? And you already know everything that they about is, so they ain't gonna come out and tell you, but it's a lose-lose situation. They just want to you. They don't care about nobody. They don't love you. They don't care about you. They just want to use you for their benefit. They want to pimp you out, prostitute you. You know what I'm saying? They want you under mind control and doped up. They want you to be a puppet. They want to clone you. They want to do all these satanic, masonic, demonic things that they want to do to you. And they want you to be dumb enough to be another one that bit the damn dust to fall for it. That's what they want. And guess what? When they get through with you, they're going to sacrifice you too. So when the enemy can't successfully do that, honey, they big mad. When you celibate and you continue to be celibate, honey, and the enemy can't send you in some fine woman or some fine man, honey. They can't put that Jezebel spirit on you, honey, to make you to send somebody in to whisper sweet nothings in your ear and have you busted wide open for anybody to come your way, child. The enemy big mad. When the enemy sends somebody through, honey, they're willing to get you high for free, to get you drunk for free, and all kinds of things, honey, and you ain't willing to fall for that temptation. The enemy is big mad, child. When you ain't partying and kicking it and running up and down the street and living careless and reckless no more, the enemy is big mad. You understand me? When you ain't drinking to be falling down drunken, the enemy is big mad. All those things, the enemy gets mad, honey, because they trying to figure out. They going around and around and around in circles trying to figure out what they can say, what they can do, what they can come up with to try to get you, because they want your soul, they want your gifts, they want your power. And as long as they can't get it, that enemy is big mad, honey. Last but not least, here we have they're plotting to rob you, okay? So like I told you, there's a group of individuals of unsavory characters, honey. They just don't stop till they get enough. They are out here plotting, planning, and scheming to rob people. I told you all the other day that the holidays are coming up. People are going to be out and about and shopping and different things. You know, a lot of people start shopping early for Christmas, which is only a couple months away or whatever. So you got, you know, these good for nothing individuals who are opportunists, honey. They looking for that perfect opportunity to catch somebody slipping, to rob somebody, child. Y'all don't keep no cash on y'all like that. Don't keep no cash in your house like that or nothing, okay? And I already told y'all need some protection. So if them fools try to run up in your house, honey, you better lay them down like a fifth of crayon. You understand me? If they try to run in on you or whatever. But these individuals are they planning to do drive-bys on people. They planning to try to pull off robberies, to run up in your house to try to steal something you got, honey. These fools think that obviously that you got some kind of money that they want. But the stupid thing about this is, who in the hell keep big wads of money on them at home except like maybe filthy rich individuals who probably got safes at home and things like that to put their cash and stuff in. Ain't no regular average Joe person sitting up in the house with racks on racks on racks just laying the hell around, unless you run up in a damn trap spot, some damn where you run up in the dope house, something like that or whatever. But if y'all running around here trying to run in on regular darn folk, what is you trying to rob them for? Exactly. Like, you know, it's just stupid. But my spirit guides are coming through and saying these individuals not going to get away with what they doing, what they trying to do in the first place. It's just a mere fact that they are trying to do it. They are plotting, planning, and scheming to do these things, especially for those individuals who black magic and voodoo and they hoodoo and they hexes and curses and spells have backfired on them, honey. They searching and they looking for other ways to attack individuals, and they trying to come after them in any way that they possibly can. They trying to hire hitmen. They trying to, the spirit even say that some of them is plotting and planning to try to, don't you hate these cowards that will prey upon some young folks, some little teenage gang members that won't be gang members, and have them to go, you just get them a little bag of weed, or get them some little powder or something, get them a couple $100 or something, and have them to go run in on some damn body to try to hurt them or some crap, and then they do it. Why is it that these cowards, they're really the ones that want to see you hurt? They always in hiding somewhere. They don't never come do a damn thing themselves. They don't never come do a damn thing themselves. They just recruit other dummies to do their dirty work for them while they sit back and watch and wait. I'm so tired of that mess. But yeah, the spirit is saying that individuals are these especially a lot of these little young bucks, they plotting and planning and scheming to rob individuals, whether they try to run up in your house, whether they try to grab your purse while you out and about shopping or something. If I was any of you, I would not carry any big purse. And I'm a big purse girl, honey. I have a lot of big bags or whatever. But when I go into stores or whatever, you don't need all of that. Carry your wallet or whatever. Or, you know, stick your cards or whatever you have to purchase your stuff with in your bra or something and take it in. Just take as less as you can in or whatever. That way somebody can run by real quick and grab it and run off or nothing or whatever. You just have to be careful, honey. Like I said, there's certain ones of these individuals that's plotting, planning, and scheming to do drive-bys. They think they gang banging in I don't know, wherever you from. There used to be a thing back here. It was back in the day. We talking about like y'all, like 90s. They had something called gang banging in Little Rock, honey. Some of y'all may know about it. They think they gang banging in Little Rock. I just think y'all dumb to death. Y'all still gang banging in 2021. It's like the stupidest thing ever. It really is. Now they done went back to doing drive-bys, honey. Drive-bys. Y'all might as well start back standing on the damn corner selling little dime nickel bags and stuff. I thought y'all graduated from this, huh? I thought y'all graduated from this, huh? They trying to do drive-bys and stuff. They trying to rob people and stuff. Just stupid. They ain't gonna get away with it, though. Spirits say they not gonna get away with it. Many of them gonna end up injured. Many of them gonna end up in the hospital. Many of them gonna end up flat out dead. Okay? Or many of them just gonna be caught after or while they in the process of doing whatever they doing, or after they did what they did, honey, and they going straight to doggone jail or prison or whatever. So, you know, I don't know what type of demonic force is working through them. I don't know what set they claim and who they working for or whatever. But honey, they might want to think twice before they try to pull off some of their schemes and things. And especially those of them who too stupid to know how planets and stars and signs and different things is aligning and all this other kind of stuff. Honey, when you call yourself doing something through retrogrades and all this other type of stuff, that mess will come back on you so harshly, to the likes of which that you can't even understand. Okay, but see, criminal minded folk don't even think about that. They don't know nothing about the stars, the planets, the moons, the suns, the signs, the times, or any doggone thing else that you can think of that rhyme. They don't know nothing about that. They just sillified. But I'm just letting you know what's going on, honey, in a neighborhood near you, at afar, in the universe, in the world, amongst society. So that concludes the messages for tonight, you all. I thank each and every last one of you for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would, please like, share, and subscribe. If there's anybody who would like to contact me about a missing mystery, a murder mystery, or just a general topic that you would like me to do a reading for or to talk about, I would be happy to do so. You can email me at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com. If you would like to donate to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. You would help me to glow and to grow this channel. You would also help me to heal and to help as many people as I so possibly can. You can do so through Cash App at $TiffDiamond36. Okay? So as always, you all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.